So, this is podcast number 16. Hello, everybody. We are starting it only 1 minute late. That's not bad, considering. Today I got General Zod with me, the luscious General Zod. Say hello.
The very luscious and hairy cord. Don't forget about Harry.
Oh, God. Luscious and hairy just does not mix. It does not mix at all. And we got VZ Fade to Brad today with us, which is a very rare treat, considering he's all the way in Australia.
Hello, Carl. Hello, Zod.
Yay!
Please pass my hello on to Chunky as well.
Yeah, apparently Brad and Chunky aren't talking since they're going head-to-head in the tournament, which we'll touch on later. But we do have Chunky with us, who is one of our admins. So, say hi, Chunky!
Hi, Chunky.
Oh my God.
By the way, just to throw this out, Mr. Gravy over here was the admin of the month for January.
This is true.
Right,
he
guys?
was admin of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Chunky himself.
And today we're going to do a little bit of Inferno 6v6 because we're crazy while we talk about other stuff. So this should be very interesting.
Oh, God.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting. So a couple quick announcements. 23rd is when Bungie is going to drop all of our Valentine's ghosts to us. You only get one per account, not per character. It's either going to be chocolate or the pink glimmer crappy one that's pink and gross and pink. And that's only if you did 7 rounds without Suicide Pact. Yeah, so look for that in your within your 23rd. Wow, I can't talk at all. Within your Postmaster on the 23rd. So that's pretty exciting. A couple other things. Let's see, where are my notes? I lost my notes, son. Tricky Sticky, who is one of our admins, is actually working on a PvP website for us. So that's going to be awesome, considering our PvP thread is very messy. So thank you to Tricky for putting in that extra work, and it's going to be amazing. They're shooting for next week of releasing that, but as you all know, coding is very, very finicky.
It is indeed.
And one little piece on my account, and this is a shameless plug, the Enmity Hierarchy is 2 installments away from being in its final series. Mind you, this blog has been going for almost a year, so definitely keep your eyes out for that. If you haven't caught up yet, you better do it now, because it's going to be epic. And yeah, so have either of you, there's 4 of us today, have any of you heard about the Bungie streaming that they're going to do now?
No.
Anybody?
I have not, actually. As you brought it up, it's actually the first I've heard of it.
Really? So, what Bungie is doing is actually dedicating a not a brand new space, but a room actually within the studio just for Twitch streaming, because apparently there's not a lot of avid readers out there who like to read the weekly updates. So they're actually going to set up a permanent space for Twitch streaming, which means they're going to do a lot more reveals. They're going to do a lot more of meeting the crew. It's actually pretty exciting. And they're probably going to start doing more bounties, too. It'd be awesome if Legion's got a bounty. But yeah.
Now, in terms of... So, they're using this whole Twitch part of their studio for... I had a different idea. I thought they were going to try to maybe promote more people who are using Twitch to play Destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe... You're saying they're going to use this new studio to, promote and whatnot.
So, apparently from what I've read on the weekly update, and I did the reading for you guys, they are going to use this new space to do a lot more outreach to the players themselves, because they really like to keep up with the community. So, it's actually pretty freaking awesome, considering how much work
it really is, just because, as we all know, when it comes to the Destiny community, we're probably the most vocal. Yeah. So we are the most vocal community out there. So, yeah, I mean, it's good. What do you guys think, Brad and Mr. Chunky?
I need to start getting some information.
Yeah, but from what I understand, so they're going to use that as a form for the weekly updates as well to relay a lot of that information.
Well, Deej would probably be out of a job if they did that. I'm pretty sure we're still going to have the weekly update, but they're going to do a lot more Twitch streaming, which works out really well for most of us, considering we like to watch TV. That's just human nature. Oh, crap! That's a Titan.
Oh, cool.
So
Actually, I mean, No, help isn't coming, Cole. But no, I mean I like it. I like it because one of the cool things about Bungie that I love is that they are as much as vocally the community for Destiny is. They do pay attention, and they
definitely pay attention.
Do take us into account. So to have this extra, this extra part of the studio, just gives us another open channel to voice our opinions and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. I like it.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. So.
And the setup is actually pretty impressive too, because they did include pictures on their weekly update. And this guy has like freaking 5 displays for one computer, and it's just amazing. I just want to kill the one guy. Okay, thank you. But yeah, there's like 5 screens for one computer setup, and there's like 3 of them. So there's like screens everywhere, and it's a green screen. It's pretty cool. It's pretty legit, to be honest.
So when is this supposed to be going live?
So from what I've seen, or what I can deduce, is that they're going to start doing it almost immediately. Because from what I've seen in just the setup, they can actually start streaming now. So hopefully they get to it. Oh, thank you, Rock, for being there. But yeah, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Plus, I would love to see more of the actual crew out of the studio. Because who doesn't like seeing the rock stars behind the game, right?
Well, if you see Deej play...
Well, I'm not talking just Deej, though. I mean, somebody in Bungie has to be good at their own game, right? Aww, waffles, though.
I'm not gonna... That's a different discussion. But, no, it's cool.
Oh my god.
I like the idea. I hope Bungie isn't one day looking at these videos and...
Oh, they probably will someday. One day, maybe, when somebody gets super bored at work.
Okay, well, look, in my defense, okay, I mean, if you made the game, you'd figure you'd be good at the game, right?
Well, yes and no. I mean, yeah, I would, but then again, they are working on the game, so they probably don't get nearly as much gameplay as we do. Because those guys
don't get nearly as much game time as we do. They make the game. They live and breathe the game. How are you not spending that much time?
I would think they'd be more worried about future DLCs in Destiny 2 rather than,
Yeah.
How the fuck did I miss that Titan twice? Bitch. Anyways, moving along. As you all know, hopefully you all know, Iron Banana is making a comeback next. Oh, that's fucking Chunky. I'm shooting a Chunky.
Oh, bullshit. Cole's just all over. We do apologize for Cole today. She's just all over the place.
Oh god, mistakes were made. But,
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so Iron Banana is making a comeback next week. It is Clash, so those who didn't like Rift will not have to deal with it. And it is not Control, so it's not nearly as boring as it always is. But yeah, so it's going to be Clash. The cool thing is that they're redoing the matchmaking algorithm. So instead of having the priority be the connection, or the priority be the quality, it's actually, or sorry, the skill. The priority is going to be the quality of the connection. So hopefully we don't have to deal with a whole crap ton of laggers, which would be really, really freaking nice.
Oh, is this algorithm just going to take effect into...
It's only going to be an Iron Banana.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's only going to be for that playlist. Otherwise, everything else is going to remain the same. So that's good.
Okay.
So I don't really get that. So what are they saying? So they're saying that they'll matchmake you based on connection. But what about when you're in a fire team, with people from different parts of the world, and I've got a bad connection, but you don't? You're going to have mixed people in your fire team with different types of connections anyway, which causes so much lag.
Yeah, so I don't think Bungie's fully aware that we exist, and they didn't compensate for people who play... God damn, it's Chunky again!
Sorry.
It scares me every time. But I don't think they're... Because most clans, well, a majority of clans are not international like we are, so I would think that the quality over skill would probably go to the best connection. So let's say, Brad, that you're playing with myself and Zod, it would go with our connection rather than yours in pairing up. I'm getting shot in the butt.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how they feel about them switching the algorithm to tell the truth based on connections.
I don't know. I mean, they might just be experimenting too and not telling us. They've done that before.
Yeah, they apologize for it and
said they never do it again.
Yeah, well, the problem is, it's not that they're not doing it again. It's just they're not doing it and not telling us. But they're most definitely testing out different algorithms now.
Oh yeah, because they're still trying to find the best one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thanks, Cole.
You're welcome.
Oh wow, I'm completely fucking
But yeah,
matchup
so
up.
there's a couple more updates to Iron Banana as well. I keep meaning to say Iron Banner to be official, but you know what? Everybody calls it Banana.
Can't.
I can't. I just can't. We've said it too many times. So this week for Iron Banana, it's Rank 2 is going to be Gauntlets and the PlayStation exclusive Gauntlets. Rank 3 is going to be Helmet and Sniper Rifle. So if you never got the Iron Banana Sniper Rifle, now is the time to get it. Rank 4 is going to be a rocket launcher, which I actually want that. That'd be really freaking cool. The frickin' Bubble on B again. But the backside is probably more exciting than the rewards this time, at least for me, because I'm a nerd. They are adding a waypoint for Lord Saladin now if you get rank 3 or rank 5 packages, which I think is freaking awesome. What the hell? He was totally dead. Now he's dead. But yeah, so if Lord Saladin has a package, or a rank 3 or rank 5 package, he's actually going to light up when you hit the tower. So definitely keep your eye out for that. I think it's great. That way people don't miss out. Because there's also the new thing that if you don't pick up your rank 3 package before you hit rank 5, you actually lose it this time. You will actually lose your rank 3 package. Yes.
It's very interesting indeed. You know what's also interesting is that a lot of people who didn't get their previous packages, you know, there was that glitch where you go into the tower and you wouldn't see it and you had to pull back and it wouldn't show up for you. I don't know. I feel like I lost on some packages because I know I certainly lost a couple of packages. I never received a couple of the packages from Iron Banner, so I knew that was broken. But I don't feel like they fixed it. In other words, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this time they're just making people aware. Like if you don't pick it up, you're just not.
Yeah, it's probably easier just to program it that way rather than, oh my god, that fucking sniper. Yeah. It's probably just easier that way. That way, you know, one, few people actually lose their package, and people who just don't pay attention just want to kill shit like me. So I think it's actually pretty awesome that they're doing that. And you no longer have to go to orbit to get your rank 5 package. So if you're just sitting there playing a game and you hit rank 5, you don't have to back out to get that now. Which is awesome.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys all this: how do you guys feel about Clash being back?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Do you?
I like that. I just went extreme positive.
Yeah. I think we got a really positive feedback on Clash.
Yeah, I usually don't do PvP, so I have no qualms on anything.
Dude,
as I
you
don't know that
wait,
I'm good enough.
what? You just fucking topped the charge, mister. I don't play PvP.
I don't. Crimson Doubles was just about the start of PvP for me.
And look at you now. You got a KD of 267.
Yeah, you should have saw my the last event, official Allegiance event I was in. I think I was lucky to break .3.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You're doing well now.
Yeah. Also, for all of you Destiny fanatics like myself, there is new merchandise inside the Bungie store. They have added a new Saturn die and a Destiny die t-shirt. So Saturn die actually looks like you're looking at Saturn. It's really cool. Like the whole shirt just looks like you're staring at Saturn. It's really fucking cool. Definitely go check it out. And then Destiny die looks like a really awesome tie-dye Cosmo thing going on. So definitely check it out. The cool thing is, you know what I found inside the Bungie store? It was super cute. They have a D for Destiny book. Yeah, an early adventure book. It's like D for Destiny, J is for jump. It's adorable. It is absolutely adorable. I'm totally gonna get that.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, it's cute. It's so cute. You have to remember, I have ovaries, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I gotta keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind, Zod. Keep that in mind. And
Right.
probably the last two things we have. So there is a T-shirt contest going on inside of Allegiance. We're looking for the best, the boldest, and the most creative T-shirt designs that people can come up with. Whoever comes up with the best T-shirt design and gets a minimum order is actually going to get $60 of PSN credits. So at least a minimum of $60. It could be more if the T-shirt is really liked and sells well. So get your Photoshop out, get your tablets out, get your crayons out if you're a Zod, and get designing.
Hey, I can do amazing portraits. I said portraits with crayons.
Portraits.
So,
Yes, with crayons.
yeah.
YPK wants to know if the Saturn die thing has Oryx floating towards it. I couldn't answer that. Maybe Cole can.
It does not. I wish it did, because that'd be really fucking cool, but it does not.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have looked really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that. The last thing is so we're actually going to talk about something other than Destiny, believe it or not. So as most of you know, because we did announce it a couple weeks ago, is that Allegiance is moving towards other games. We're going from a completely Destiny clan to, what is this, Clash? There's no points. Anyways, so we're going from a completely Destiny clan to a PlayStation 4 community, which means we're going to be adding new games to our repertoire, and holy fuck. So that means we're going to be moving to new games like The Division, hopefully No Man's Sky, which I'm really looking forward to, and possibly other games. We're actually going to start beta testing that maybe next month. We're just looking at the time frame, but considering The Division has an open beta right now, and some of you guys have played it, what do you guys think of it so far? Because honestly, I haven't even touched the beta yet. I plan to do that after this podcast, but what do you guys think?
I don't know. Well, let's let Chunky get his opinion first. Since
Yeah, Chunky, what do you think?
Yeah.
So far, I'm not overly impressed with it.
Really?
I don't know what I'm I don't know what I'm unimpressed with, but I just know it's not jumping off the screen saying, "Hey, buy me."
I would hope it's not jumping off your screen, otherwise you're gonna get really, really weird TV stuff going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where is everybody? I like finding no one.
Do you
Yeah.
think that... Let me ask you this, Chunky. Do you think that maybe it was... Because this has happened to me in the past before, man. Do you think that maybe the game was overhyped for you? Just people overhyped it too much. You had all these expectations, and then you went in, and it's just... What do you think is not... I don't know. What do you think, man?
That would make a decent amount of sense, because just about everybody was saying, "Oh man, I'm pre-ordering, getting this pre-order in so I can get into the closed beta."
Right.
I don't. It was not worth the hype to me.
It was not worth the
Then
hype
again,
for you.
I probably only have maybe an hour in it, so that could be a lot of the issue.
I have a different mentality of it. For me, and I've said this in the podcast before, this was a game that I've been waiting for since E3 of 2013.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That was a long time, dude.
It's been a very, very long time, and we got to finally play it this year. Obviously, I got to play the closed beta, and now I'm playing the open beta. The other thing too is that I've been waiting a long time for this game, but I also didn't keep up with any news of the game, if that makes kind of sense. I know a lot of people were just keeping track of where they were in terms of like how off they were from releasing it and all that good stuff. I got excited and hyped for the game and just left it at that. I didn't really go and investigate or do any research or look on Reddit or anything like that. So I wanted to be as completely as surprised as possible, even though that's hard to do nowadays with games. My experience is I've been loving it. I've been loving the game. I played the closed beta, and I loved it a lot. then I told myself that I might not play it as much in the open beta just because I don't want to burn myself I don't want to burn myself out, once the game comes out and be slightly a little bit over it, because that does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm playing the open beta, and I'm still enjoying the fuck out of the game. Like, I'm literally enjoying the fuck out of it. And I've been playing it with, I don't know, Chunky. I do apologize.
Wrong brother.
I do apologize to Beef and Chunky. I have been playing it with other people as well. I know that, because I went on Reddit this morning, and I read that there are some people who were actually voicing the same opinion as Chunky. But a lot of those people have been playing the game, experiencing it solo. I have yet to experience the game solo, believe it or not. I've always played it with 3 other people, so I've always had this group setting in it. And to me, that's probably one of the best ways to play that game. It almost reminds me of Destiny Year 1, really, where you had to figure out that if I'm going to be successful at this game, I'm probably going to have to group up with people. It reminds me of almost the same concept. So I've enjoyed the game a lot. I've enjoyed playing it with my friends. I've enjoyed playing it with other people. I've not played it solo. Once again, though, I will say this about it. I don't have enough information, or I can't build an opinion of the PvE portion of it, if you want to call it that. Because the beta didn't release anything really. It only released 2 missions, so I can't really speak of how the actual in-game storyline is going to be and what missions you're going to have to do. But I will tell you this, the PvP portion of that game is completely awesome, and that's probably where the game's at.
So, wow, fucking Blueberry stole my kill. So, I'm completely new to the Division. What would you compare the online to? Like, is it more like Destiny? Is it more like, Tom Clancy games, like Siege? Like, am I looking at realistic or what?
You know what? I cannot compare. You know what? A lot of people want to compare this game to Destiny. I can't compare it to Destiny.
That's fair.
It really does. Yeah, Destiny's completely a different beast than what this game is. If I had to put it to you in a way that makes sense to everybody who's never even touched this game, is the setting reminds me of The Last of Us. Kind of like that doomsday sort of survival. It plays a lot like GTA in terms of it's a third person.
Really?
Yeah, it does. It almost feels like, believe it or not, because I've been playing, and this, Cole, we've been playing some GTA as well.
Yeah.
And I've been going back and forth with GTA, and I've been going back and forth playing The Division. It almost feels like I'm playing It almost feels like you're playing GTA, not in terms of like the actual game, but the control types. It almost plays like GTA, I want to say.
That's fair to say.
And then obviously you have the RPG elements to it in terms of like the loot drops and all that good stuff. You have the rare, commons, legendaries, exotics. You have you have crafting. You have all this good stuff on the game. So that's the RPG portion of it.
It sounds like a hybrid of GTA, Minecraft, and I don't know, something else.
I don't know if I throw Minecraft.
Well, 'cause you got crafting in there, man. You got craft. Okay, maybe Skyrim.
But you have crafting in other RPG games. Like Minecraft's definitely not one that pops in my head right away.
Shut up. I love Minecraft. Okay, fucking love that game.
Yeah, I know.
I would compare it to a mixture of Splinter Cell and Grand Theft Auto.
I love Splinter Cell. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite series.
And I know I've been rambling on about it now, but I'll give it to Brad and his opinions of it in a second. But the thing is, like, it's really hard to compare this type. It's hard to compare Destiny to other games, and it's certainly hard to compare this game to other games because if you keep in mind, guys, like when Destiny came out, we haven't really seen a game like Destiny out in the out in the gaming world. Destiny borrows a lot of elements from different types of games, and I feel like The Division is that same way. I feel like they're borrowing a lot of elements from RPGs, shooters, and open world and games like GTA and Destiny, and they're just kind of evolving. And I feel like that's the direction where where we're heading in games. I feel like more games like Destiny and games like The Division are going to start coming out, and they're going to be evolution of all these other games that we've seen in the market. So it's really hard. When people ask me to compare this game, it's very hard for me to compare it. It's not your typical RPG. It's not your typical shooter game either. So it is a Clancy game. So there is that. That's my opinion of it. I don't know where Brad stands on The Division. I don't know if you had an opportunity to play it, Brad, or...
No, that's why I've stayed quiet in this side. I haven't downloaded the beta. I've seen, from what I've seen, it really reminds me a lot of games like Watch Dogs, which I didn't enjoy. Had a lot of pre-hype to it. And this one might be different, but if I was a betting man, I'd say it's another one of these games that's gonna come out with a bang and then probably die down after a month. I couldn't see anything there that would stick me to playing the game. That's just,
I will, you know what, Brett, to your point, man, I will say this, and this is probably my biggest concern. My biggest concern is, I'm enjoying the game, but the thing is, and it's supposed to be like RPG elements to it, but the thing is, I don't know if I've seen anything in the game that would make me want to play this for months on end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see myself heavily invested in this game for 1 month, but I don't know about, and I'm just being honest, I don't know about the replay value of it.
So, I did see that
you
you could purchase The Division and a Season Pass. Do we know what the Season Pass is? Is it going to be, like, more area to New York City? Is it going to be, like...
We know nothing.
Really?
I have no idea. Yeah, we know absolutely nothing. And the other thing, too, is that, like I said, where a lot of people are enjoying that game, or where all the hype is coming from, is the DZ zone, which is the PvP portion of the game. Because, like I said, it's a survival game, and it reminds me of DayZ almost, except that when you die, you don't have to restart all over. You do lose the loot that you collect, and what you're doing essentially is you're building your character up. You're going into the DZ zone, and you're collecting loot, and if you get killed, you lose the loot that you collected in that zone and whatnot. So in that aspect, it reminds me of DayZ a little bit. And you build your character up, but we don't know about the replay value of that. I don't know. I haven't seen enough from the beta to tell me, okay, so we build our characters up, what do we do with it? Are we going to do something with them in further expansions? What about the main story mission as well? I've only seen like 2 story missions out of that game. I don't know yet. I mean, we really don't know anything. I don't know anything. Nobody knows anything. Yeah, exactly. So there just wasn't enough released in the beta, and it makes sense, right? We don't want everything to be released in the beta because we don't want to die down once the actual game comes out. But from my opinion, I'm enjoying the game, but there's still a little bit of question marks to it. I don't know about the replay value yet because we don't have enough information that came out of the beta yet. So that's where I kind of stand with it.
All right. That's a fair point. I mean, we can only wait and see because it is still just the beta.
Yeah.
The last thing about The Division is that I am taking some vacation for the release date. Even though I have not pre-ordered it yet, I will do that eventually. But I am taking 2 days off, so I will be marathoning The Division with clanmates. So if you ever want to play with me, that is when you should do it. But yeah, that'll be fun.
It's going to be extremely fun.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fucking fantastic. So we've hit the half-hour or halfway mark into our podcast, so everybody knows what time it is. It's contest time. Really? No excitement? Really? There's no excitement for the contest time? Oh my god.
It is contest time.
Oh shit, that's odd. Hi.
Cool. Oh, watch out.
Yeah, there's like a shit ton over there. So, question for the contest, and I'm not going to tell you what you're going to win, but the question for this is, who got a chocolate ghost at the end of Zod and I's Crimson Double rounds last week on the podcast? Who got the chocolate ghost at the end of it all?
I think that's too easy of a question, Cole. They also have to name what light level that chocolate ghost was.
No. We'll
you don't
just
think
say
so?
Who got the chocolate ghost?
Alright, we'll make it easy for them.
Yeah, make it easy.
Yeah, so if you're watching, who got the chocolate ghost? It could have been me.
It could have been Cole.
Could have been Stevie, even though Stevie wasn't there.
He got in the spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so put your answer in, and it has to be the right answer, and we will announce the winner at the end of the podcast. Goddamn shoulder charge, motherfucker. Swear words out of nowhere.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, you wouldn't want that because it'd be another language, but so
And we're
I
live.
hate him.
So.
exactly. So we're gonna move on to probably the most exciting part of this whole thing, which is the tournament. We are on the second to last round, so this week it is going to be King's Fall Normal, and it's for the speedrun tournament. So people have to. So did you fall off the map?
No, I didn't. You didn't see anything.
But so yeah, what was I saying? So
the tournament.
Tournament. I was too distracted by Zod completely failing at life. So it is King's Fall Normal, and they have to run through it as fast as they can and beat the other team. And actually, we have one person from each team, which is 4, representing in this podcast. So it's about to get real heated up in here. So Zod, who's facing who? Who's facing who?
That's kind of weird. All right, so let me set up the matchups, okay? So, you know, we are in the third round. We're in the semifinals of the tournament. It is my team versus Cole's team, and it is the Beef and Chunky team versus Team Apac, represented by Brad. So, you know what's weird, guys, is that the top 4 seeds are in the semifinals. So that's also a very interesting element of the tournament as well. So let's start with Mr. VZ Fatu Brad. So Brad, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on the tournament so far? What are you thinking? What do you think of your matchup?
Well, I mean, to start with, on the matchup, there's no doubt that probably, in my opinion, we're up against probably the favourites in King's Fall. Our team was always going to be up against it if we come up to King's Fall. We were always pretty confident that we'd get there. We're all kind of day one players, Vog and Crota quite a few times, and to be honest, I was really proud of the team. I wasn't surprised that we were pretty consistent with what we did. But this is a big challenge for us now. This is a big challenge to be able to put it all together in King's Fall. It's not something that we're used to doing, and I know that Chunky and Beef, these guys rock this. They obviously hold the records. King's Fall hard. They're going to be a really hard team to beat, but we're looking forward to it too. You know, we're looking forward to the challenge. We'll do our best and see how we go. There's no one on our teams that have ever King's Fall, which will be another good challenge for us. And we've got the team. We've got a good team too. We've got a good team that can win it. We just need to put it all together.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's all. You know, that's all it takes. And the thing is, Beef and Chunky, you guys, well, Beef isn't here, but you guys came into Destiny really right after TTK. Am I right, or is this We started just before year 2.
I never really played much before that. I mean, yeah, we did stuff here and there with it, but we never did any single year 1 raid until we joined Allegiance. Not a single one.
That's insane to me, man. It's insane to me because you guys have never even touched Vault of Glass or Crota, and here you guys are, just have passed the first 2 rounds, and now you're in the semifinals in King's Fall. So,
and it blows my mind.
Yeah, no, it's insane. But I mean, that's the thing with a tournament, right? It could go either way. You never know which teams. Anything goes. Anything goes in the tournament.
Can happen.
What do you think of Brad's team, Team Apac? What do you think of their performance in VOG, man?
It's nuts. Everybody to this point has done amazing. These times that were posted, Crota, fucking 13 minutes? Come on. That's ridiculous. Then you got VOG that, Beef and I were worried In all honesty, we didn't think we'd make it through week 1, but we got lucky. We had Khalib and JJ and Doc who knew what to do it, when, all that, everything that mattered. So it was nice to have those guys on our side, just to get it through. And like I said before, Zod, our first clear for Silas on VOG was our first practice run.
Oh, wow.
And we only did one practice run. So our tournament run was his second run through VOG.
That's insane.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, you've never have a VOG clear, and then here you are on your first practice to this competitive tournament and get a clear. Now, by the way, advance. It's just amazing. As far as where I'm at with the tournament, I believe, we know that we're going up against Stevie and Cole, so that's gonna be a very interesting matchup. Interesting because I actually, like you guys, I actually spent a whole lot of time in year 1 in VOG and Crota, but the majority of my team spent, a lot of the time in Kingsfall. So there was that hurdle to cross, and we got through Crota and we got through VOG. And by the way, just want to give out major props to Oops and Ghost's team because they also put up one hell of a time, man. We got them by 27 seconds, and that just speaks to the volume of how competitive the tournament was. I believe, looking at the tournament, 3 teams got within 32 minutes, and they were just seconds away from each other. And that's the thing how it goes in these types of tournaments. One mistake here, or you do one strategy, here and there, and it completely changes. It completely either eats up time or saves time. So, major props to them. But regardless, I am proud of the guys that I've ran VOG and Crota with, and we've moved on to Kingsfall, and I am very excited to go up against Stevie and Cole, by the way. So
I know, it's always so exciting to have my fingers wrapped into the back of your helmet and just scrub the floor with your face. It's oh so exciting.
Believe it or not, when I was looking at this tournament, at the bracket, I told myself if there was one team I would just love to face, it was going to be Cole and Stevie's team.
Uh-huh. Because we're just going to fucking kick your ass.
Well, let's not get nasty here, Cole.
Oh, whatever. You know you like it. Dirty warlock.
I didn't hear it.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun. It's going to be competitive. We're looking forward to it, and
So it's actually really exciting because I honestly don't know how many times Stevie has done Kingsfall. I know I was there when he got his first hard mode clear. But considering how busy our wonderful and glorious founder is, that is omnipotent and all-knowing, I actually can't attest to how many times he's cleared raids. I mean, he's a fantastic player. It's going to be fun. But it's definitely going to be interesting because we've only done Kingsfall together maybe twice, and the second time we've done it, we spent 45 minutes talking about poop. So...
Right. Oh. I was there for that, unfortunately.
You were there, son. So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. You're definitely gonna give us a run for our money. So we're probably gonna throw in 1, 2, maybe 5 practices. But it's definitely gonna be interesting because I'm pretty sure between you and I and Zod, it's gonna come down to seconds. It's gonna come down to mere seconds. Especially since you got fucking Chaser who runs the hardcore raids all the time.
Yeah, Shadow Chaser's definitely famous for his hardcore events that he occasionally posts up. So, but again, it's like Chunky said, and you never know with this type of tournament. The tournament could go either any other way. Anything could happen. I know. I don't know about you guys, but I could certainly tell you that. Every single round, it definitely didn't go our way. So, it doesn't matter how experienced you are in some of these tournaments or how much or how many or how much experience you don't have. It could go either way, you know.
Oh yeah.
And somebody left our team. Brad just had enough. He heard enough.
Brad's done.
Brad's done. But no, it's going to be very exciting. Looking forward to kicking Stevie and Cole's ass on the tournament.
Oh yeah, and whatever. You're totally going down.
Now that Brad's gone, I can talk shit.
Oh yeah, the floor's open. You know, would it be fair to say, guys, that I think that this is where mostly everybody's comfortable with at this point in the tournament? I feel like after getting through Vogue and Crota, I feel like this is kind of where everybody wanted to be anyways, right? Like, get through those first two hurdles. Not that Vogue and Crota were hurdles, but it was more of a challenge. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, when we were running Crota, I totally screwed up on the sword in practice, but I managed to nail it in the actual run. And in Vault of Glass, I did screw up during our official run. I screwed up.
You did.
So
yeah,
bad.
You did. You fucked up so bad, Cole.
Don't fucking patronize me. But yeah, so
look, you dropped the relic, and I was.
It wasn't my fault. I did not expect that many Vex. But, no, that's definitely interesting, because there's so many more aspects to King's Fall than any other raid. I mean, Vault of Glass is close, but it's nowhere near as complicated. So
I don't think that, I'll be honest with you guys, when it comes down to this tournament, especially in the King's Fall portion, I don't think it's going to come down to who can get through it the fastest. I honestly, it's gonna come down to who can implement a strategy that'll get it done faster. Something that maybe we've never thought about. Because at this point, I want to say it's fair to say that all four teams have spent plenty of time in King's Fall, and we know the mechanics and we know the strategies. But can you cut corners and save time on these strategies?
Can you cut corners without breaking the rules?
That's true too. This is very true. So. I'm looking forward to it and see what everybody comes up with. And for all those of you guys watching, the semifinals actually concludes this Wednesday.
Yep.
You know, Pacific midnight. No, is it? What are my dates and stuff? It concludes at the end of Wednesday, so 11:59 Pacific. So.
Chunky behind. There you go. Sorry.
Got him.
Help isn't coming.
Don't worry, I'll help out.
But I can't wait to see. I actually am gonna watch your guys' run, no matter if I'm at work or what. But I definitely want to see what happens with this King's Fall normal, because it's just
King's Fall. I will say this: it has changed so much. I ran a couple speed runs in October, as you know, Cole, and. It's been so much different. I mean, when I ran those speed runs, it was a lot harder than running a speed run now on King's Fall. At least that's what I find. You know, if you have a team that knows what they're doing and knows all the mechanics, doing a speed run in October and doing one now, it feels completely different. So there are certainly a lot of things that you can do now, I feel, that will save you a lot more time that you weren't able to do before. You just gotta be able to think outside the box and whatnot. So.
Zod, that speed run, the last speed run we did with you, proves that anything can happen.
Yeah. I've ran many speed runs before, man, and I tell you, and I think I've said this in this podcast before, none of them really go to plan. You know what I'm saying? Like none of them have really truly gone to plan. Sometimes we've gone lucky and we've kicked complete last, and other times it's just gone the opposite way. I will say this though, man. You know, I think that if I had to pick an estimate of the time, I think that the fastest time will definitely be under 50 minutes. Definitely. So, Brad.
Maybe he's back. I think he's still trying on a song.
That's in a better place.
But no, I mean, it's definitely going to be very, very competitive. Well, obviously very fun and clean competitiveness, but it's going to be great to see who goes against who. And I'm just glad that
in the finals.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be a whole hullabaloo. I'll probably make popcorn and everything.
I don't know. We'll make Cole some PB&J and
No PB&J. Gross.
So weird for that, by the way.
I don't like it. It's
Stupid
nasty.
Australian internet.
For those of you that don't know, Cole absolutely loves jelly.
No.
And
No, I did not. Nasty ass crap. And did your guinea pig die in the wheel, Brad? Is that what happened?
Yep. Yeah, digging another bit of cheese. He's right now.
Oh, you get to get a wallaby to go faster. But yeah, so definitely watch out for the speed runs on the calendar. Anybody and everybody's welcome to watch them. Holy shit, Titan fist up my ass. But yeah, definitely watch them. They are all streamed on Twitch. And it'd be really, really exciting to see who fucks up where. Because you know what's going to happen, right, guys? Someone is going to fuck up somewhere because it's getting to them. And they're just not going to be able to... Oh, wow, really? Another one?
Let this defeat be a lesson.
But yes,
And that's a good thing. That's the thing that I like too about this speedrun is that we're not posting. I mean, one thing's to post a bracket time on the events calendar and restart when things don't go your way. But if things don't go your way here, you just got to play on.
Yep.
And I think it's that could possibly lead to anyone progressing through to the next round out of the 14 to the left.
Yay,
Right.
got him out of light. Yay.
And I love that element to it, man. It adds a completely different. Because you know, as you all may know, we do have separate speedrun rules for clan event speedruns, nothing to do with the tournament. And in those rules, you get 3 attempts, but in the tournament, you get 1. And that is it.
That's it and that's all, baby. That's it and that's all.
That is it. You get 1. You go and
One
you
and
let
done.
you mean you just roll. Yep, that's it. You're 1 and done, and you wrap it up and you go home. So I don't know about you guys, but it's a lot more pressure doing it that way than it is.
Dude, it's nerve-wracking, and it's absolutely nerve-wracking. I probably drink a Red Bull every time we try one, and my hands are just shaking and sweaty, and it's bad. It's like worse than trials, dude. It is worse than trials.
You think it's worse than trials?
Yes, I think it's way worse than trials.
Really? I don't know. I think trials is a bit worse.
No,
I mean, opinion. In terms of pressure-wise, I mean, 80-0 card, all on the line.
Well, yeah, but you can always reset your card. You know, that's no big deal. And you have mercies. But I think speedruns are way more stress-inducing than trials will ever be.
Right.
Of course,
what do you...
You have to remember, though, I don't do speedruns. These are actually my first speedruns I've ever done.
Don't do speedruns, Cole?
I've never done a speedrun before this tournament. At all. Nope. Not a one. That's probably why I keep fucking up. The pressure is getting to me.
Oh, Cole. The pressure's definitely getting to her. We do apologize.
Oh,
I will apologize to Brad because the pressure's getting too Cole that she forgot to invite Brad back to the fire team.
I did! Oh, God!
I did see that, and I just shook my head over here thinking, Jesus.
Yeah, we do apologize, Brad. Brad, I just want you to know that I appreciate you, man, everything that you do. Our European ambassador. Yeah.
Brad, he said the same thing to me. He said he appreciates me too, so don't take that too much to heart.
I do. I love. What was I going
you were gonna call me beef. You were gonna call me beef.
I was not.
You were totally gonna say beef.
Sorry.
I mean.
Wait, you can shoot smoke grenades out of the air?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. It like just happened in front of me. Like, damn. I just learned something. I learned something new today.
Are we gonna back up to get our European ambassador in here, Cole?
I guess we'll fucking leave these guys to die. Why can't I go to orbit? Go to orbit. Come on. Faster. Leave these noobs to die. By the way, we usually don't do this, but because it's Brad and his guinea pig died, I guess we'll have some sympathy.
Well, Cole, you didn't, so thank you, mate.
No problem, Brad.
You expect
Brad.
mercy from me? You really expect mercy from me?
No, not at all.
You're damn right.
Expect no mercy. This
Alright,
is what
you
I
know
got.
this now. Alright, so we have one more game in us, and then we'll be done. So, yeah, we're going to go to the media portion of our podcast, which I actually don't have anything this time, guys. I mean, I haven't seen any movies lately. I mean, I'm seeing Deadpool tomorrow, but I haven't found any music. The only thing I have is a story about Kanye West I don't think people want to hear.
Really? You're right. We don't want to hear it, but I'm kind of curious now, since I don't keep up with...
The rumor is that Kanye West is $53 million in debt. Yeah. I don't know how you can be that much in debt and not go to jail or something, or be ravaged by debt collectors. But, funny story is that he tweeted to the CEO and the founder, two different people, of Facebook, asking for donations because he's quote-unquote a musical genius. Yeah, he tweeted to the people of Facebook. That doesn't make any sense. Two different platforms.
I cannot believe we're sitting here talking about Kanye West.
Yes, we are.
I'm blocking it out.
Yeah, and then a fan actually made a GoFundMe page for Kanye because he doesn't want to use his personal money to make music, and the fans need to pay for that. Which I thought they already did when they actually bought his music, but I guess nobody does. So...
You Americans are crazy.
We are.
My faith in humanity has been destroyed.
I don't want to live on this
mine
planet
was destroyed
anymore.
many years ago.
This was the final blow, Zod.
I see. Yeah, no, this was... Cole pretty much shattered that, you know...
I know, Shaz, I do fail, but that's pretty much the only thing I have about media for this podcast.
So you didn't watch anything, and the only thing you got for us is a story
Dude,
about
I've been
Kanye
working-
West's stupidity?
I've been working on other stuff, and I rewatched The Office for like the 6th time and got through all of the seasons again.
I love The Office, actually.
Oh, dude. I love The Office.
Go
But yeah, so Zod, have you got anything? Any lovely quips? Anything not about Kanye West? Maybe about Justin Bieber. We can totally talk about him for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure, I can ramble on. No, media of the week. I mean, me and Cole were just talking about this before the start of the podcast. If you have not gone out and seen Deadpool, you gotta go fucking watch this. As a matter of fact, stop what you're doing now.
Well, no, not until after the podcast.
Well, after the podcast. Yes, of course.
Oh,
And go
God.
watch it. It's that good. So you all need to go watch it.
And they already announced Deadpool 2. So that's exciting.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Go now.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that have never watched it, but I'm really keen to go and see it. Actually,
Yeah.
you've motivated me. I might do that today.
Yeah, don't take the
Yeah.
kids, though. Do not take the
Yeah,
kids.
you don't take the kid. I'm actually gonna go watch it again pretty soon. I'll probably go watch it. I want to watch it again. That's how good it was. I don't usually watch movies. I'm one of those people who just watched it once and just, you know, even if it was great. But
You
I'm
are
definitely thinking of watching this one.
You're the exact opposite of my husband. He saw Avatar in theaters over 23 times.
What? 3 times?
Yeah. He
Holy
loves
shit.
the movie.
What was different about the first and the 23rd time?
I guess he loves that
The
movie.
storyline's not that in depth.
Yeah. I'm
mean-
sorry, I can't sit through. No, your husband's crazy, Cole. I couldn't.
I know,
could
that's why I
never
I've
do
married
it.
seen
him.
maybe twice, but yeah, any
Yeah.
more than twice anyway.
Yeah. Funny thing is, we're actually seeing Deadpool tomorrow at 3:30, and then 45 minutes later, we're seeing Star Wars for the 2nd time at 6 o'clock. We like
And I
seeing
have
Another
movies
movie I
all the
haven't
time.
watched.
either.
Star Wars.
Oh, dude, Star Wars is fantastic. I was actually really surprised at how good it turned out to be. Oh shit!
I was.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. Yeah, neither was I actually. The thing about Star Wars is that I've watched them. I can tell you the basics of it. But if you want to like go into these deep lore conversations, I'm out. I would not be able to.
I'm pretty sure all you guys are out. I'm probably the only Star Wars nerd here.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably. You can have that all to yourself. What about you, Beacon and Brad?
Oh my god, are you serious right now?
What just
Oh
happened?
yeah, I forgot. Junky's about to go and delete me from his friends
Wow, you
list.
keep
Oh my
calling him
gosh.
beef. He's gonna fucking murder you, dude.
See what I mean, Brad? They
No,
don't give a
you-
shit about us.
Yeah,
Yep.
it didn't take long, did it?
You have to understand something here. I'm reading the tournament notes, and it says Beef's name first, and you guys combined your names, so I asked me all fucked up, and I do apologize for calling you Beef.
No, you don't.
Oh, for the 8th time tonight.
Yep. We might as well get Beef on here. Didn't even call him Chunky. Oh,
Actually,
God.
I would say that probably wouldn't have happened, but I know I'm not making it any easier.
Nope.
But Chunky, I do care about it. You, man.
Oh yeah.
That was just. Oh, please.
I'm not helping the situation, and I'm glad I'm not.
So
what am I giving my feedback on since I'm all distraught?
Media of the week. Oh my god, I haven't got a field because I pay attention. Media of the week, man. What do you recommend? Any music? Any
movies, music, TV shows.
See. I've been I know I'm way behind the times on this, but I've been watching Friends over.
Really?
It has been a while, but it is still fucking entertaining. I don't care. I don't care. It's been a while, but it is worth it. Still as funny as it was before.
Still relevant, except for the clothes and the hair.
Yes. And then, if you have not, I know it's been over for a while, if you have not watched How I Met Your Mother, don't.
Dude, that's way too long. Like, I just want to know how he met the damn woman. I don't want fucking 50 million stories and seeing Barney 50 million different women, even though he's actually gay in real life. I mean, I don't fucking care. Just tell me how you met your goddamn wife. Those kids are like 60 now, still sitting on that couch.
Waiting to see you. You know what would be funny? It's like if they had a stepmother.
Oh God.
So, like this whole story, and I don't know. I didn't watch that show. Everybody would always talk about it, but it's just I don't know.
It's not my cup of tea. It's just another sitcom. Of course, then again, I watch The Office over and over again, so I really have no. Fuck! I'm running out of super. Oh, I would hit the wall, but yeah, I have no room to say anything about sitcoms. Especially since I love Seinfeld. I fucking love that series.
I fucking love Seinfeld as well.
I.
So, Brad, what about you, man? What do you have for media of the week?
Well, I don't watch much TV, so I wouldn't have any recommendations there, but I do listen to a fair bit of music. I'm really into Arch Enemy at the moment, which is a really heavy metal, some call death metal band, but it's more of a melodic metal, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Melodic metal. Awesome. Is that like tambourines
and shit?
It's Swedish metal.
Can you imagine like Brad just like rock and roll and shit just
Oh my god. I can't see it actually.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's
Parkway
awesome.
Drive, Metallica. Metallica's his favourite band, but yeah, Arch Enemy. Give it a listen.
I will actually.
No, you won't. You're just saying that.
No, he's really just saying that. That's what me up.
I'm not. I truly do care about you guys.
I'm gonna catch up on Hierarchy. I'm gonna do that now.
I missed one fucking episode, and all of a sudden, like, well, actually, I missed two. But that's besides the point. The point is, we're out of time. It's been a great podcast.
Oh, we still announced the winner, by the way.
Who is the winner? Who won,
So, the question was, who won the Chocolate Ghost in Crimson Doubles when Zod and I played last week? And the answer is, no one! No one won a ghost! It was a trick question, because I'm completely evil. Yay! But yeah, so the person who actually got it right, because someone actually did get this trick question right, is Chunky. I mean Beef.
Chunky?
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I'm done with you guys.
Beef had the right answer.
I'm done with you guys.
Hey man, you know, I just want to say, I don't know how many times I can apologize, but you know, that was completely on cold. I was about to call something else actually.
Shit.
You know what, man? I'm gonna
But
stop
yes,
apologizing. I'm
Beef
really,
won,
you know.
and and Beef is now telling me to fuck off. But yes, Beef, you won a $20 PSN card. So congratulations.
shit,
You can go get Minecraft or something.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. You mix up one brother and it all goes to hell.
It just speaks to how close they are as brothers, really.
I
if you
know,
think about
right?
it.
They're like one entity. They're so far
Yeah,
because of butts.
I just think it's the obscure screen names.
Is it?
No,
Yes.
it's got to be the connection I feel between you guys as brothers.
Oh god, no.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
There's definitely a connection there.
Wow.
And yeah, no,
Yes.
it's
So Beef
You
won.
went
Thank
there.
you, Chunky, for coming on. Brad, thank you for staying up so late. I actually don't know what time it is in Australia.
it's actually early for him.
Midday. 1 o'clock.
Well then, thank you for not getting completely drunk so far that you could not do the podcast.
Well, you're welcome. What I do.
And yeah, Don, as always, it's a pleasure. And we're gonna finish this round and then fucking end the podcast. So yeah. Oh god, mistakes were made.
Bye.
We're not ending the stream
Later,
yet. We're in
guys.
the middle of it.
No, we're gonna end it now. Cool.
Are we ending it now? All right, we'll end it now. See you
Yeah.
later, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.